Hey, good Wednesday morning to you. Rev here this morning. It is July the 28th, 2021. We're just about through this month. We're moving right on through. I hope you're safe, you're well, you're blessed. I hope you're staying cool. I hope things are going well for you this week. I hope you've had an opportunity to be a witness for Jesus, and I hope you'll still have opportunities. I know you will still have opportunities to be that witness for Christ this week. So take every advantage that you can. I'm going to read to you this morning one verse again, Revelations chapter 3, and this is verse 20. And this is in the passage where he writes to the church of Laodicea. Jesus says, "Here I am. I stand at the door and knock. If anyone hears my voice and opens the door, I will come in and eat with him, and he with me." This is the word of the Lord. May it bless, convict, encourage, enlighten, and empower its hearers this morning. I'm constantly amazed that the creator of the universe wants to have an intimate relationship with me, with you. I mean, we're talking about the creator of the universe. The president and CEO or of some big company like Amazon or Google or whatever, that's one thing. Even the president of the United States, whoever it might be, if they wanted to have a relationship with you or me, that's one thing. But we're talking about the God of the universe, the God who created all things, wants to have an intimate relationship with you and me. While we are frantically searching for that certain something that will make us happy, God is standing there the entire time saying, "Here I am." The scripture here in Revelation says that he's standing at the door. He's standing at our door, knocking. And if we would only take the time to listen, to invite him in. A pastor tells this story. He says, "My neighbor Jerry told me a story about that gives us the perfect picture of this concept." Jerry is a single attorney, and he works from his home. He has an amazing gift of mercy. He has incredible love for animals. And he has a malfunctioning front door. His door doesn't shut properly, and the only way to keep the door closed is to lock it, which Jerry rarely does. Well, one day while working at home, he hears his front door open. When he investigated the noise, he discovered that Buddy, who is one of the neighborhood dogs, had let himself in simply by pushing on the front door. Well, Jerry gave him a treat. And the next day, the dog came back and Jerry gave him another treat. And this happened day after day. Buddy would come and visit. And each day, it was the same routine. Buddy pushed the door open, he'd stand in the foyer, and he would patiently wait for Jerry to give him a treat. He never forced his way in. He never begged for food. He always waited for Jerry to come to him. And Jerry always came. A few weeks later, Buddy started bringing his buddies, other dogs in the neighborhood. And soon the dogs just started hanging around. They hung out at Jerry's house for days before they go back home. And the pastor says, I often laugh as I go drive past Jerry's house and see his front door standing wide open. He says, and yet I know that inside he is enjoying the fellowship of the neighborhood dogs. We can have that same fellowship with Jesus when we open the doors of our hearts. He's standing there and he's waiting for you to invite him in. Will you? I'm Pastor Mark. Love you guys. Be safe, be well, be blessed. Go do something for Jesus. I'll see you tomorrow.